Good morning, everyone. This is the Otterline Report. I am your host, Chris, and today we are going over headlines and predictions around the NHL, and we'll cover yesterday's scores and look at today's matchups and see what we think is going to happen. A busy night last night in the NHL, some really exciting games. So last night, I don't know if you saw the Carolina Hurricanes played the Buffalo Sabres. Wow, what a game! Carolina was all over Buffalo in the first period, all over them. Buffalo had really strong second period, not a bad third period, but Carolina's goaltending was just unreal. Probably some of the best goaltending I've ever seen in my life. The whole game was just really great goaltending. What a strong matchup that was. We predicted Carolina, which was the outcome. Um, so that was an exciting game. Really, really exciting. Now, my personal pick was Buffalo, but Carolina did win the game. Super exciting game, though. Then we had Seattle, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh came out on top 6-3. Colorado beat Washington 5-2. San Jose shocked Florida. Shocked. The market really thought Florida was going to take that game. San Jose came in and proved them all wrong. San Jose should never be taken lightly. I don't know why people still think this team can't win. The boys are back. San Jose is a phenomenal team. Young, exciting, energetic. Huge fight by Bob Bobrovsky. Never thought I'd see Bobrovsky get in a fight, but he came down the ice ready to go. I would have liked to see him take his helmet off a little bit sooner. Uh, But anyway, San Jose, great game. Beat the Panthers. Panthers really needed those 2 points. They didn't get them. Bob had a huge fight, so that was an exciting game. Toronto got dummied by Minnesota 6-3. Tight game with Philly and Vegas. I thought for sure Vegas was going to come back and tie that because they love overtime. But Philly takes that one. Winnipeg lose to Chicago. Spencer Knight gets a shutout, so that's huge for Chicago. And then New Jersey wins in overtime over Calgary, and Anaheim over the Rangers. I was actually kind of surprised by that, to be honest. I kind of thought the Rangers were going to take that one. And then the Islanders over Vancouver in a pretty close game, 4-3. So yesterday, our predictions 1, 2, 3, 4. So not a great night all in all. We predicted 4 of 6. So we lost quite a few games yesterday. But you gotta deal with it. Like it's good days and bad days. That's how it goes. So looking at the NHL headlines for today, there's some stuff going on. So Matthew Kachuk did make his debut yesterday. Took a massive hit in center ice. I hope that doesn't affect anything. He did get right back up, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Wilson for the Capitals continues to be out. Hopefully we see him back in action soon. Sherwood traded to the Sharks by the Canucks, and those are kind of the biggest headlines around the NHL. So today we have 2, 4, 6, 8 games on the slate. I have a few predictions for these. I believe St. Louis can beat Winnipeg tonight. I believe Boston can beat Dallas tonight, and I believe Minnesota can beat. Sorry, I believe Montreal can beat the Wild tonight. Now, the thing with the NHL, on any given night, anyone can win. It's really a difficult league to predict because anyone can win on any given night. So when we look at the St. Louis and Winnipeg Jets, so St. Louis and visiting Winnipeg, we have a strong signal here at 66%, a 48 game sample size. And what we have is our pick being Winnipeg. So Winnipeg in their last 10 are 4-4-2, 11-9 at home, while St. Louis on the road has really struggled, and they've struggled in their last 10. So we're going with our prediction of Winnipeg in this match. This is going to be a spicy one. So this is another really good game. Boston has been playing really good hockey lately. Now Dallas, they've struggled a little bit. They're 2-6-2, which is crazy because Dallas, like they've got such a good team. They're due for a correction. Like they're due to go on a tear here soon. It's just a matter of when it starts. But I feel like lean in Boston because Boston has just been so good. And we have a 135 game sample size with a 57% win rate. So should be a great matchup. We're taking Boston over Dallas. And then we have Montreal and Minnesota. This is another great matchup. I find these teams play kind of a similar kind of style. This is a 48 game sample size with a 66% win rate, and our pick is Montreal. I'm a big fan of Montreal. I'm a big fan of Minnesota. This is a tough one. I'm just kind of following the model here. I will say, I don't think I've ever won a prediction when I've predicted Montreal. I don't think I've ever. It's been like 0-5, which is crazy because Montreal's such a great team. So we're hoping to break that curse tonight. And where are they at? In Montreal. So our predictions for the day: Winnipeg, Boston, and Montreal. The full slate is on the website, otterline.club, each and every matchup. And if we go to the consensus page, this kind of breaks down each team, and it shows the prediction. It shows the percentage for each team to win that game. So you can kind of go through and see to make your own predictions. So that's what's up today, guys. All right. This is